Hey everybody, welcome back. Radio, after all those record players, yep, I've got another radio. And it's a Monarch BKL model number, and it's made by the Eclipse Radio Company. They were here in Melbourne, and Eclipse were known for making the Peter Pan range of radios. And yeah, pretty neat dial glass there. A couple of jousting nights and out in the forest, denoted by two trees right there. So did I say it was 1946? Can't remember. Anyway, it is 1946. Haha. Case is in great condition. Original knobs, which is good. And you may not see it, but there is a dial pointer there, and it is moving. So looks red to me. We'll probably end up painting that a little bit brighter red, I think. Ooh. Here's the internals. So 4 valve from memory, 6A8, 6B8, 6V6, and a good old 5x3. And there's our speaker mounted on the side with a field coil. And see if I can get the light in there. So I'm assuming that's the complete field coil unit there, and that must be the output transformer right there. I'm guessing there's a power transformer. Anyway, I'll get this thing out and let's see if we can't make it work. Alright, here it is. So what we're looking at, first thing I saw, missing a valve. So the mixer valve, the 6A8, gone, long gone. So it's clearly somebody's been in here into it, but that all looks fairly original. Let's have a look underneath. Oh yeah. I'll bring the light down, zoom in a bit, start at the bottom. So, okay, output transformer attached directly to the speaker. So that other transformer in there, up on the top side, it's got to be a choke. But if it's a field coil, the field coil itself should be the choke. Anyway, we'll sort that out, we'll suss it out. Yep, all original. Oh, somebody's been whacking the electrode there. A couple of dents in it. I don't know how that happened. But all good, all original, which is really, I think, the way you want it. Rather than, you know, partially restored ones. Unless it's well done, you know. So I think, yeah, that you can see the power cable. Yeah, the rubber's perished, so I'll put I'll solder some temporary wiring into there just for working on it. So I'll set all that up, and then we'll give it a power up and see what it can do. Okay, we're ready. I've got the power hooked up. A couple of new wires just soldered in there temporarily, and let's check the speaker and output transformer. So pin 3 of the 6V6 is the plate, 1, 2, 3, and turn my audio generator on, and probably the one of the pins on the yeah, on the 5x3. Yeah. Well, that's working good, so we know we're going to get some sound out of it, as long as the radio's working. Alright, here we go. There it is, and both the filter caps terminate, or the negatives terminate to earth, and what's the first one? Probably this one here. Alright, I will connect the antenna up, just in case, probably the white wire there, I don't know if you can see it. Alright, here we go. Hope it works. Good. About 30 volts so far. Bit higher. No short circuits. Well, nothing coming up on the current limiter. And we've got some DC voltage already. Well, that's pretty good. Oh, turn it off. It ain't going to work because it's missing the mixer valve. All right, I'll go. Unbelievable. I'll go source one and put it in. New valve in there. Let's try that again. Up we go. Not too bad. What am I out? Already 170 volts. I think the volume is turned up. Yep. $190 on my end, 200. Well, you'd think that'd be working, but no. Just turn the tuner. No, we got absolutely zilch. Alright, so what could it be? What could it be? Maybe the 6v6. So that's worthwhile swapping that out and giving this another go. Oh, the other thing, actually, I just want to see if we got some voltage on the other cap. Yeah, 7 volts there. What's that reading? 7. Yeah, okay, good. Okay, so it's getting through the choke or the fuel coil. Alright, I'll go hunt up another valve. Okay, here we go. Trying to see if the valves are glowing. At this point I can't. Oh, 6v6 is starting to glow. That's good. Thought I heard something? Nope. Maybe. Just try to go through the dial. Absolutely nothing. So, and that's full volume too. So, no, we've got nothing. Alright. The only other valve, well, one, I'm assuming the 6A8, the mixer, is working. That leaves the 6B8. So, hey, might as well swap that out and see if that makes a difference. And then we can, and if it doesn't, we can delve further into this and see what the hell's going on. Right, I've got another 6B8, put it in there, and yeah, hey, pardon me, let's give this a go and see if it was the problem. So up we go. Yep, voltage, wow, that's quick. Okay, 200 volts. Can't hear anything. Hold on. Antenna wire, is that it? No, the green wire is the antenna wire.
The hundreds of thousands of dollars.
And it works.
Hey, no, that's pretty extraordinary. That's right.
Cool.
Romeo was asked about it this week.
Alright, so what I thought was the antenna wire wasn't green. I thought green earth, that would be, yeah, but no. That's, the yellow is our earth wire. So that could mean maybe the original valves are okay. Anyway, I'll test that out. And yeah, that'd be good. So the first thing is, as you know, we'll change those two filter caps. Oh yeah, cathode bypass as well. And I only just noticed it now, but you can see, yeah, someone's went into it, changed one lowly little resistor. What's that, 47k? Okay guys, since we've got a working radio, I thought we would do some cap changing on screen. So we'll get rid of the filter caps first. I can see that's a 16, and I'm guessing that that's the primary cap, so it should be connected to the cathode of the 5Y3, which is right here. If you can hear that, yep, beeps out. So, where are we? Snip, these are simple, so I know that's... Oh, I've just broken the terminal strip. Great. Okay, I'll have to glue that in. Okay, the glue is drying okay, so we should be right there. So let's snip out this one. Be careful. Out you go. And yeah, pretty ratty looking. Yeah, what's that? Yeah, 16. Okay, and this one, when I can get into it. That'll do. And a little snip. Right, you're not seeing it, but yeah, trying to get that in, get my cutters in there, and I don't want to snip another wire. Gotcha. Ugh, that's awful. Alright, what's that one? 16 as well. Okay, so I'll get two 16s and work out where I'm going to put them. I'll probably end up gluing them in, and yeah, and then we'll do the soldering. Okay, bit of soldering time. So they're glued in, and I've wrapped the wires around each other, hook and loop, as I like to do. So we'll just do the negative first on this one. Yep, that looks alright. And there, that's running well. Down below here, just bring the camera down a little bit. Now positive. And yeah, I still double check to make sure that I've got the polarity right. Easy enough to make a mistake. And you don't want to do that. Okay, and we've got our last one. Secondary cap. Get that hot. Get the glue, get the solder onto it. Come on. I think that's going to hold for at least another 20 years. Now that's rock solid. Alright. So, yeah, just clean off the excess. And, yep, that's all I need to do. Alright. Let's get our multimeter back in. And what I did, while the glue was drying, I put the original two valves back in, the 6B8 and the 6V6. So, see if they work. Probably will. But anyway, let's take our reading. So, negative, just right in the middle there. And we'll read off the secondary. Oh, the other thing I want to show you was the choke, which, yeah, I haven't tested yet, but should be about 900 ohms. Oh, well. According to the schematic, it's 900, but we've got 762, 61, and that's going to do. Alright, get the antenna, my antenna wire to the correct wire. No, the green, that's it. Alright, so as I recall, voltage with the original caps was around about, I think, stabilised around about 100. So we'll see what it does now. It should be higher. Bring the power up. Good. Yeah, look at that. It's 200 volts. Where am I though? On the, okay, here we go. Well, that's a lot.
Open or US Open? Where I first made first quarterfinals. The conditions have always suited me, so I reckon it's one of those two. But I guess we'll have to wait and see.
Yeah, cool. And what's the voltage going to sit at? Just looking at that, 225 to 24. That'll stabilise itself quite well. Alright, so, yeah, working, that's all good. And the other thing I like to look for is when I turn the unit off, the voltage just drop right down. So that's all looking good. Alright, well that's a big difference in voltage. And of course we've got some distortion in there, and that'll be the waxies for sure. And we've got 1, 2, 3, and there's another one tucked in up there. So I will be cutting them out one at a time. And I reckon we start with this one here. So you're gone, and what I'll do in this case, yeah, it doesn't go to earth, so I'll just leave it there, and I'll get another cap to replace it and wire that in. Okay, so I've got a little, pardon me, it's a 0.047, and get my solder in there. Looking at the screen to make sure you can see it. That looks good. And this one, I've wrapped it around this point there. There's really nothing else I could hook it onto. But yeah, that's what they did back in the factories as well. Wrapping shit around other shit, yeah. Oh, pardon me. I'll get that soldering iron back in its cradle. So that one's done too. And again, just a bit of snipping. Get rid of the excess. I know you can't see it probably because my hands are in the way, but yeah, I'm just thinking off that. Gotcha. So that's looking good. So yeah, next thing, well, cathode bypass, I guess. Where is it? I can't see it on the screen. There it is, cathode bypass. So it's yeah, going to the plate of the positive goes to the plate of the 6v6, and the negative will go to earth, and it's strapped by a 300 ohm resistor. So actually, if I don't have to change the resistor, that would be good. Makes the job easy. So I'll just take a reading of it, see if we can. Get on there. And 294 ohms. Yep, no need to change that at all. So yeah, I'll just strap one across, and I'll get one, cut this old thing out, and yeah, we'll solder it up. Okay, here we go. I've tacked this one on already because it was I knew it was going to be difficult on camera, and it was. Well, it was difficult, not on camera though. Okay, that'll do there. And the negative side. There, done. So, next cap. And, yeah, well, that one looks like a, sorry, that one there. Looks like a 0.1 to me. Yeah, it is. Right, on that 0.1, I don't have much lead left on the negative side, on the earth. I think I snipped it. Did I? Now I did. And the positive side of it goes right there, as you can see. So that's easy enough. I don't need to worry too much. I don't have to remember anything because I know that, yeah, one side goes to the chassis. And I've got that little thing there. So, take that off. Give it a clean. And I'll get another bit of, what do you call it? Tubing, yeah, shrink tube, that's it, and work out the negative side. Well, I can attach it to this little mica here. Oh no, I've got enough room. I've got just enough. Probably can't see it, but you know, enough there to be able to get the cap on, so I'll get a cap. Right, you can see it there. So there was just enough sticking out, and I managed to wrap the wire around about one time. When that finally heats up, these little soldering irons aren't the best when it comes to working very close to the chassis. It takes a while to heat it up, but we'll get there. Probably do it again a bit later, off camera. Take a while, and so up it goes, and that can just be there. If I can wrap it around, no, I don't need to wrap it around. All we do, just put a little, no, you can't see what I'm doing. That's the trouble. Don't know if I can, yeah, around there. And crimp one way or the other. Yes, look at that. That's how I do it. And basically, you know, it's what I've got to work with as well. Sometimes dead easy. Other times, you know, you struggle. And while I try to be neat, sometimes it just can't. Right, that's good solder, and I will just take care of that one again, the bottom part of it. Okay, so it's all been snipped off, all the excess, and hey, let's power it up and see if this is it's made a difference. It's only 2 polys and one cathode bypass. Might be lucky. Up we go.
But at the same time, you want to give everything to these next 12 months. So how's that battle going?
Oh.
Yeah, it's going fine. You know, I'm used to it. It's what I've been doing.
I'll tell you what, that's loud.
And a half. I don't know. I love what I do. I love eating and training in aerials, and I feel very lucky that I've been able to do that. You know, I'm 35 and I've still...
Turn that off. So it seems that that distortion was caused by I don't know, either the 0.1 or the 047. But anyway, hopefully we can sound a bit better. We've got 2 more caps to go, or 3 actually. Those 2 waxies there, and we've got another one here. And I'll find out what that, actually, I recall what that is. That should be a 0.006. Positive side is connected to the plate of the 6v6, and the other end's to earth. I think that's right. Tend to notice them. There's the positive side. Where's the plate? 1, 2, 3. Yep. Come on. Yep. So that's good. All right. So yeah, look, I'll change that one. That's a simple one, and then we'll get on to the other 2. Yeah, it was 006, and I was thinking, oh, 0.0047, and then I thought, no, I'm going to go up to a 0.01. Close enough, it's over 0.006, 0.01, shouldn't make any difference at all. And so I tend to these days wrap the lead wire around the anchor point and just give it some strength and stability, so should the solder break sometime in the future, it's not going to fall off. I think that's right. A bit more. Okay, so that one's done too. Alright, so we'll move on to the next one, which is something pretty big. Can't read it at the moment. Okay, but this one says 0.26. So we'll one end, the bottom end here, is going to the chassis, nice and simple, and the top end goes to, well, there. So let's just snip that off. Try and leave as much wire as I can. Thank you. Yeah, 0.26. Yep. Right, so I'll get a 0.22. Right, let's solder these up. Right, you're done. And come on, run. Nope, not running. There we go. Alright, that one's done. So, next one is that cap, whatever it is, right up there. And I'll just snip off the excess on these ones, and yeah, hopefully I can show that one. Well, there it is there, and I didn't see there's another one there too. So, again, we'll do the 0.1. I think it's 0.1. And I think the, well, on my left, that's going to earth, so we'll just buzz it out against the chassis. Yep, that's nice and simple. So yeah, that little wire there connected to that and then going to earth. So yeah, snipperoonie. You know, try and be careful, because I have snipped other wires in the past and it just creates a lot of work. And I've got enough lead there. Nice. Right, so you're gone. Okay, and where are we? So just tidy this up. Again, give it a scrape, get all that crud off there so the solder sticks easily. And this little thing, put some new shrink over it. Give that a clean as well. And I'll straighten that up as much as I can. I'll get some shrink tube on it, and then you keep it right away from there. So anyway, I'll get some shrink and yeah, insulate that. Okay, so I've made a bend in it, and this is what I do. Hopefully this comes out on camera. And yeah, hopefully. And I'll just twist it around and crimp. I'm sure I'm not the first person to work that out, but yeah, it works for me. Yeah, that'll hold. Alright, and I'll get that wire around the earth. I don't think I'll be able to show that. Okay, last cap, and snip that. Try and get as much lead, leave as much lead on it as I can. And you probably can't see, but yeah, I'm having trouble getting in there. gotcha. And you're what are you? Okay, 0.05. So, yep, 0.047 goes in its place. Right, there's that last cap that I've installed. And let's now power it up and have a listen to it. So it should sound okay. Hopefully it still works. There it goes.
$50,000 worth of Pokemon and other trading cards, as well as stolen guns and more than 100 car keys, were allegedly recovered in search warrants over the past week. Police say the group also allegedly...
That sounds great. Alright, now I've been editing the video, and this is starting to get a bit long in the tooth, this one. So I'm going to wrap this up, and we'll continue the radio in part 2, where I'm going to work on the case, and show you how I restore cases, and also we'll change the grill cloth as well. But before I leave, the next thing I would do, and I'll turn my multimeter on and get that glare out of the way, try and get everything in shot in the camera. Check the resistors. So I've got, looking at that, is 240Ks in parallel, and 240Ks in parallel will come down to 20K. So what's this read? Yeah, 30K, 32, 33, and up it goes. And no, it's not connected to any capacitors that I can see directly anyway. So those will have to be changed. So two new, they'd be 1 watters, so either, yeah, 220Ks, 240Ks at a watt each, or if I've got a 20K at 2 watts, I'd put that in there. What a 500K, and what's that read at? 670, so that's got to go. 50K there. That reads 62, that's going a bit too high. Remember, 10% either way. And down the bottom here, there's another 50K. That reads 54. So that's on the border, but that's okay. They can sit there. I won't change that. Oh yeah, 47K here. I know it's fairly new, but let's just test it. Oh, it's going up, taking a while. That seems okay to me. So I'll leave that in place. And of course there's a couple of other little ones which I would be able to read what value they are, so I'll check those. But as you can see, that's the next thing to do, and I will change all those resistors in exactly the same way that I change the caps, just one at a time, and get the job done. So that's it. We'll wrap it up for now, and I'll come back really quickly, I think, with the second video, and show you what I do with the case. So thanks everybody for watching. Hope you found it interesting. Again, this video is really for the newbies out there, and this is just what's involved in you know, the day-to-day work of restoring the radio. An easy one too, because it works. So anyway, I'll catch you soon, guys. Take care. Bye.